The weight of quiet gold. In a city that never truly slept, where ambition echoed louder than traffic and success was measured in how loudly you could announce it, there lived a girl who chose silence. Her name was Aditi. If you met her in passing, you wouldn't remember her. She didn't dress to impress, didn't speak unless spoken to, and never interrupted a conversation to insert her achievements. She blended into rooms the way soft music blends into a cafe, present, but rarely noticed. And yet, Aditi owned more than most people twice her age. Not inherited, not gifted, earned, quietly. Aditi grew up in a modest home on the edge of a growing city. Her father was a clerk who believed in stability more than dreams. Her mother stitched clothes late into the night to make up for what stability couldn't provide. There was no talk of big ambitions in their house. Survival was the priority, comfort a luxury. But Aditi was observant. She noticed how her mother's fingers would ache but never stop. She noticed how her father would count every rupee twice before spending. She noticed how neighbors who talked the most about success often borrowed money quietly. And somewhere between those observations, she formed a belief. Real strength doesn't speak. It sustains. At 17, while her classmates spoke about college placements and corporate dreams, Aditi made a different decision. She learned. Not loudly. Not publicly. At night, while others scrolled endlessly, she read about money. About how it grows. About how it disappears. About how people chase it but rarely understand it. She didn't post quotes about success. She didn't attend seminars for validation. She didn't even tell her friends what she was learning. Because she wasn't learning to look successful. She was learning to become stable. Her first job wasn't impressive. A small role in a back-office operations team. Low pay. Minimal recognition. No glamour. Most people treated such jobs as stepping stones. Aditi treated it as a foundation. She observed patterns. Where did money flow? Where did companies waste resources? What made something scalable? What made something collapse? While others complained about salary, she tracked expenses. While others waited for promotions, she built discipline. Every month, she saved a portion, not because it was easy, but because it was necessary. She didn't buy the latest phone. She didn't dine out to fit in. She didn't try to prove anything. Because she understood something rare. When you are building something real, validation becomes a distraction. Years passed. Nothing about Aditi's life looked extraordinary. Same calm demeanor. Same simple clothes. Same quiet presence. But beneath that simplicity, something powerful was happening. She began investing, small amounts at first. Carefully. Thoughtfully. She didn't follow trends. She didn't chase hype. She studied. Slowly, her money began to work. Then she took another step, one nobody knew about. She bought her first small asset. A modest property on the outskirts of the city. Not glamorous. Not Instagram-worthy. But it was hers. Fully paid through discipline, not display. She didn't celebrate publicly. She didn't tell her colleagues. She didn't even update her social media. Because for her, ownership wasn't a moment. It was a milestone. At work, people underestimated her. She's too quiet. She lacks ambition. She's just average. Aditi heard it all and smiled. Not because it didn't affect her, but because she knew something they didn't. Noise often hides insecurity. Silence often hides strength. While others competed for visibility, She competed with herself to learn more, to grow faster, to become sharper. And one by one, she built another investment, another asset, another stream of income. Still no noise. One evening, during a casual office gathering, the conversation shifted, as it always did, to success. People began sharing promotions, salary hikes, new gadgets, vacations. Someone turned to Aditi. "What about you? You've been here so long. What have you achieved?" The room fell into that subtle silence, the kind that expects either defensiveness or exaggeration. Aditi simply smiled. Nothing big, just learning. The conversation moved on. They thought she had nothing to show. They were wrong. By the time she turned 30, Aditi had multiple income sources, investments that quietly compounded, assets that generated stability, zero debt, financial independence. But if you saw her on the street, you wouldn't know. She still took public transport sometimes. She still dressed simply. She still spoke less than most. Because she never built her life for display. She built it for freedom. Aditi believed in something deeply unfashionable. You don't need an audience to build a meaningful life. She had seen too many people announce plans they never executed, display wealth they didn't truly own, seek applause before effort. And she chose differently. She worked first, understood deeply, built patiently, then remained quiet, not out of fear, but out of clarity. Years later, during a company restructuring, roles shifted, positions changed, uncertainty filled the air. People panicked. What if I lose my job? How will I manage? What's the backup? Aditi listened, and for the first time, someone asked her privately, "You seem calm. Aren't you worried?" She paused, not to create impact, but because she chose her words carefully. "I prepared for this long ago." That sentence lingered. It wasn't arrogance. It wasn't pride. It was truth. Aditi didn't depend on her job. She respected it, but she wasn't dependent on it. Her life didn't collapse with uncertainty because she had built it beyond one source. And that's when a few people started noticing. Not her lifestyle, but her stability. Over time, whispers began. How is she so sorted? She never seems stressed. She doesn't chase things, but she has everything. People grew curious, not because she showed off, but because she didn't. And curiosity is more powerful than display. Aditi's life wasn't about hiding success. It was about not needing to display it. There's a difference. She didn't deny what she had achieved. She just didn't use it to define her identity. Because she understood. Showing off creates pressure to maintain an image, quiet growth creates freedom to evolve. One traps you, the other liberates you. People often assume silence means lack of confidence, lack of achievement, lack of ambition. But Aditi proved something else. Silence can mean clarity, discipline, depth. She didn't chase attention. She built substance. Years later, when her parents finally rested without financial worry, when her life ran on systems she had built quietly, when she could choose how to spend her time, that was her success. Not a post, not an announcement, not applause, just peace. Aditi never became famous. She never went viral. She never wrote about her journey publicly. And yet, her life became something rare, stable, free, grounded, because she mastered an art most people ignore. The art of quiet success. Not everything valuable needs to be seen. Not every achievement needs to be announced. Not every victory needs applause. Sometimes, the most powerful lives are built in silence, layer by layer, decision by decision, without noise. And one day, without warning, they stand stronger than everything built for display. If you choose to build like Aditi, the world may not notice immediately, but your life will. And that's the only audience that truly matters. Enjoyed the story? Don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss the next one.